must have been checking him out pretty hard.
Babe, I'm fine. I promise you I'm not jealous, Miranda.
What did you call me?
Huh?
No, you had a whole lot to say before you just called me your ex-wife's name, Calvin. Now all of a sudden you deaf? Bye.
Laura, wait.
No, I'm out of here.
Yep, I was right. In the trailer breakdown, I believe, for episode 14, Say My Name. Speaking of which, I don't think they dropped the trailer for episode 16 yet. I'll double check after I finish recording this, but I don't think they did. But regardless, there's a full clip. I didn't play the whole thing. Copyright, yada yada. I'll leave a link to the full clip in the comment section below. But long story short, it seems like this scene takes place probably in the back half of the episode after the dinner between Calvin, Laura, Curtis, Ella, Miranda, and her date that she met from the online dating website. Apparently this guy's a doctor. He's very well off financially. Calvin could tell just by looking at the watch on his wrist. Laura is understanding. Is like, hey, do you need to talk about it? Because she can obviously tell that Calvin is jealous and whatnot. And he mistakenly calls her Miranda, and that causes her to leave. And the thing is, I said in the other video, I'm like, this reminds me of Zach when he called Fatima Karen, and honestly, it's because she was literally acting like Karen, and she said Karen like 35 times in the span of 40 seconds. But in terms of this, Calvin was drinking a lot in this clip, but it would not surprise me if he also consumed a lot of alcohol during the dinner, at his parents' house. So in the midst of his, jealousy and whatnot and thinking about Miranda, he calls Laura by the wrong name. And let's be completely honest here. He and Laura are not going to break up anytime soon, because we do know later in the season there is an episode called, hang on, what episode? Episode 18, To Jump or Not to Jump, when it comes to Calvin and Laura debate the marriage of traditional aspects of marriage versus creating new traditions. And Ella presents them with the broom she and Curtis jumped over at the wedding. So it's just a matter of what maybe that's the episode that determines whether or not these two are going to get married, because I'm looking at episodes 19 through 22 in terms of the, well, actually episode 22 doesn't have a synopsis yet, but episodes 19, 20, and 21, none of the synopsis have anything to do with those two. So maybe they break up in this episode, who knows? But yeah, he's obviously in his feelings. He calls her by the wrong name and she, leaves. So it's just a matter of how is Calvin going to get out of this one? We'll just have to wait and see. And does he have the right to be jealous? I mean, bro, you were the first one to move on. She was crying and, running after you. But now that she just had this first date, now all of a sudden, well, then again, time moves weird in this show. So for all we know, maybe Miranda and this guy have had a number of dates and she figures, hey, I want you to meet my quote unquote extended family, so to speak. And I don't know. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. It's obviously, it's obvious Calvin still has feelings for this girl, or, you wouldn't be in its, alcohol so hard about this date she has. But yeah, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next video.